Hey guys, this is Temujin with another tips and tricks for King of Avalon. Today we're going to talk about the Magic Spire. There's been a lot of videos out on this. I'm a little slow to put this video out because I want to know a little bit about it. I'm not just going to speculate on what we think is out there. I'm currently on floor 12 and I am losing fairly often. As you can see, my 198,000, lost that guy. One thing I'm really working on right now are those top three stats: troop attack, troop defense, and troop health. I am real focused on prestige banners to try to get those numbers up because my other numbers look okay, but those numbers right there are really low. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk about what I'm buying with my crystals. The first thing I bought is I bought enough fragments to where I've got Valor gems. I've got all Valor gems now. I'm currently working on Conquest gems, but I can't get those now. Let's pay attention to that March capacity boost. That's a real cheap place to buy it. We're going to talk about that again here in a second. And this is a really great place to buy prestige banners. So number one, I'm buying fragments. Once I've got all Valor gems, I'm going to move over to refining gems. And then once I've got my refining gems, I'm buying banners. And then about every time I need it, we're going to buy that March capacity boost. Now, with my farms and my alternate accounts, I am simply buying as much resources as I can. You can see here I lost a battle. I had one successful defense, so I hit the battle log there. And so one thing I've often wondered about, and I've never really experimented with this, is how many, what does it take in order for you to get locked out or timed out of this, where this troop recovery time right here? How long does it take you? How many times do you have to lose in order for it to lock you out and say, okay, you're done? So let's give that a try real quick and see what we can do with it. So we're just going to keep hitting the same guy. He's going to look at his battle report and wonder what the heck is going on. So Mr. Helmchin 5, Blood Oath Alliance and Kingdom 378, you're going to see a pretty good battle report. So just keep watching what you're watching. Let's speed this up a little bit because I don't waste all your time. But doing it again and again and again and again and again. And so one thing I'm looking for, there you only get limited information. You have to look at somebody's power and their kills, and you're also looking at relics and temporary relics. If they have a relic, that probably means they're pretty strong in their kingdom. They fought, they've won that. If they have a temporary relic, it usually means they're a spender, so I want to avoid those people. If they've got a lot of kills, it usually means their dragon is going to be strong, and they've probably got pretty good stats where they could get all those kills, because if you've got poor stats and you're trying to make kills, you're going to be short of troops pretty quickly. So here we are, we're at the 4-hour mark. So every loss is a 10-minute bump. So you got to hit the 4-hour mark before you get locked out of that. So I'm going to reset the Spire, make sure I got all my proper gear on. And one thing that I'm going to do, this is a little trick that you can do. You can see there I collected almost 2 million crystals. I'm going to go in, I'm going to hit war, and I'm going to pick up that little 2-hour boost. Now, how long is that 2-hour boost going to last, you want to say? All right, well, there's a 2-hour boost. That's really all I'm boosting at this point. So let's go in here. We're going to enter the Spire. So we've got a March capacity boost on. We've got our dragon with us. And the first time you enter the Spire, that's the time that matters. That boost will stay with us through the entire time that we're in this mine until we exit the mine. Okay, so now I've got a method that I used in order to maximize my troops here. I can get up to floor 12. That's where I'm maxing out. But I find that it's helpful not to be on floor 12. Okay, so on floor 4, I stop, and the first thing I buy is infantry damage received. Here's the thing, is if they can't kill my infantry and they can't get through my infantry, they're going to have a hard time getting to my killers, which are the bowmen. Okay, so the first thing we're going to buy on floor 4, and my goal is to get to floor 10 here, but the first thing I'm going to buy is infantry damage received. The second thing I'm going to buy is bowman damage. These are the two most important units in your army, are infantry and bowmen. Your infantry are your linemen, and your bowmen are your killers. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to get, and I may change my order on doing this after watching King of Avalon Follower, which I am so excited that Mike is back making videos. He is actually the guy that inspired me to start making videos. So if you like my videos, you can thank Mike at King of Avalon Follower. So shout out to him. Love that guy. He makes some great videos. And then the last thing, I had to skip floor. You see, right now I've got 2 little mana to be able to buy the troop defense, but I'm staying with the big things. I want every troop type affected by this. And you'll see from my troop formation that it's really important why I bought the first 2 things I bought. So now I hit the next floor. I've got enough to buy troop defense. So I've got that. And I'm on Crystal Mines. Where am I at? 8. So I'm on floor 10, which means I'm on Crystal Mines 9. And I want to get to floor 11, which will put me up to 10. Now, I don't have enough to buy anything else, and I get 300 mana per floor, so I'm not really going to be able to get enough mana to do anything. So I am going to go ahead and enter the level 10 mines because I can make it to 11, but then if I'm at 11, I'm at the top of my range, and I'm fighting people who are as strong or stronger than me. At 10, I've had up to 7 or 8 defenses that I can see on my battle log. The quick way to get in here, quick find mines, if you've got your VIP is activated, you can jump in here, and gathering time you can see is 3 days. So guess how long this March capacity boost is going to last. It's going to last for 3 days. Now I sneak in some mounted destroyers in here because they actually target infantry, and so I want to be rid of my enemy's infantry. I got about 50 to 50,000 of my infantry, as many bowmen as I can send, and a little bit of cavalry. I'm not worried about troop mix in this because troop mix is basically there in order to keep me from losing my higher level troops whenever I'm in real life battle. Here, these are Merlin's troops. I don't care if they disappear. I'm going to send the strongest troops I can find. And I'm, like I said, I'm surviving 7-8 attacks. Unfortunately, the quick find mines worked. I'm going to say about 80% of the time at this level, it doesn't work. So anyway, shout out to Mike. I really appreciate you guys. K85, I love you guys. Sorry we had a bad loss this weekend. But anyway, like and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate all of you, and I appreciate the love I get.